Hello gorgeous, my name is Jen. Thank you so much for being here. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing two of the latest products that Tom Ford Beauty came out with, which is a lipstick and also a highlighter. This video is in collab with my good friend Dianelis Chile, and her channel is called Simply D Beauty. I'm gonna leave her video down below, link down below, so you can check it out after this one. And what we did is that she bought two of the products from the collection and I bought the other two products from the collection, so we can show you how they will look like in different skin tones. She's a lot lighter than me. Also, she has a different taste in makeup. If you like the content that I have in my channel, I'm pretty sure you will like hers because she does very good reviews with luxury makeup brands. So without further ado, let's get started. A little disclaimer before I actually show you the products is that a lot of things have changed for this video. I have an emergency background here. My skin is extremely dry, and that's why if you follow me for a while, you've seen that it's been a couple of weeks since I uploaded any type of video. And that is because I have really chronic seasonal allergies and my skin is extremely dry. So as you can see, it's very messy. So, but because I was doing the collaboration with my friend, I had to put some foundation on. I have been wearing a lot of moisturizers, and you know, you just gotta give it time for something like this, and especially here that I have been blowing my nose so much. It's pretty bad. So it's most likely not going to be a very smooth application, but I am going to use, in one side I'm going to be using this brush. These two brushes are the ones are some of the ones that I use for highlighters. So this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the 828. And if you've seen me, I've used this a lot on Instagram, and it's pretty much there. I use it all the time. And then I have this one from Sonia G, which is Sculpt 3. This is a fan brush. So I'm going to be using 1 and 1 to see. Again, I just want to show you the shade and not necessarily how smooth it is, because probably it's not gonna be too smooth with my condition right now. And the same thing goes with the lipsticks. My lips are extremely dry right now, so I just pretty much showing you the how they apply, and if the products are chalky, then I would be able to tell even if my skin is super dry. So hopefully you guys like this video. Now for real, let's get started. Okay, so starting with this beauty right here, as you can see, I even, not to go back to my dry skin, but I am even recording this on the front camera, so it's not as sharp like the back camera that I usually use. So maybe you could camouflage a little bit of this madness. And I'm not gonna wear any other makeup. I just have my foundation, obviously with moisturizer underneath. But I just wanna show you what these two products look like. I'm not gonna do a full face. This beauty right here is the shade 02 Oasis. And this is the darkest out of the two shades of the highlighters. So Dianelis has the lightest one and I have the darkest one. One of the reasons why I chose the darkest one is that I am going on vacation soon, and if this works out like I'm hoping it does, I will be taking it with me. I'm gonna be under the sun a lot, so it's going to be my shade is gonna turn a little darker, I'm hoping, because I'm not like the best, I don't tan the best. But I know my friend Dianelis, she doesn't really tan. I don't think she's able to tan. She's extremely pale. So she chose the lightest one. So that's what I'm saying. Depending on your skin type and your preference, I definitely recommend watching both videos. Okay, so this is made in Italy, and this has 0.21 ounce of product. I have yet to do a swatch. I did a reels on Instagram, but let's see. Okay, so it's definitely a golden highlighter, which is okay. That's what I'm going for. And I'm also going to show you how it looks on the eyes, because sometimes if you want a very simple makeup, it's just good to just put it on the eyes and here and just go. So let me start with the eyes since I already have that here. So let's see. I'm gonna see here. I do have several products that I'm going to do comparisons with. Some of them may not be exactly the same, but I'm gonna go through the collection that I have of highlighters, and the ones that I think it might be similar to this. One of them is the Chanel one, which may seem like it's nothing like this one, but because I never swatched it, I didn't know how golden it would be. So as I can tell here, it's definitely highlighter, but it's not a blinding highlighter, which is to be expected because Chanel is not a brand that is an extreme. It's everything is mostly for the people who like to wear everyday makeup or very light makeup. So what I'm gonna do when I do my cheeks is see how much we can build the intensity. But this is, I like it. It's not bad. It's definitely, it's not dull, but I like a very intense highlight. So let's see how much we can build. And again, if you want to see how, if you're not ready to purchase right now and you want to see how it will look with a full face of makeup, then I would suggest to check out my Instagram, because I think hopefully in like about 4 days my skin should be somewhat okay for me to wear a full face and for me to show you exactly how it would work with a blush. Okay, so as you can see, it's very pretty. It's very pretty, definitely summery, and I think this will be more visible and look gorgeous in a very dark skin tones. This would really, really pop. Okay, so let's do this one first. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, let me see. I have to pick up some more and maybe not tap it and just, it doesn't have any fallout, which is great. So this is without highlighter and this is with highlighter. I was hoping that it would be more intense, not super intense, but this is giving me more of a wet look, which I dig. I definitely like that wet look. And then let's go here. So I can see the difference for sure. This, I think it will be great as a blush topper. I don't know if I would, especially in the summertime when I want those pops of highlight. I think this is good, more of like a blush topper and not necessarily the only highlighter that I would wear. Now on this side, like I said before, I'm gonna use this Sonia G fan brush. The products are being picked up very, very nicely. Okay, so as you can see, maybe you can't see it like this, but here you see there's more golden than here. I feel this is a little too dark for right now, but in a few weeks, it's gonna look beautiful with my skin tone. Okay, so because I see here, let me go like that. And let me make sure that I blend this because I see a little patch there. So it's very, very smooth. It's not patchy at all. And it's not bad. It looks radiant. I'm sorry if I'm looking at this on this side. It's because I'm trying to look at myself, and the lens is on this side. So I like it. I like it a lot. I definitely can't wait to see what it will look like once the summer is in full force. But as I can see, I feel like I would wear this on its own. Like, you know, unfortunately, my skin is not the best at the moment, so I do have to wear makeup. I do have to wear foundation. I wear a very light foundation, but I feel like if I'm gonna go out to dinner after being on the beach all day, or if I want to do a brunch midday, well, obviously brunch is midday, but if I'm gonna do a brunch or something like that and I want something very light, I would just wear my foundation. Will always wear SPF. I would wear my foundation, and I would wear just this, maybe with a little eyeliner, but this is just, it's beautiful. It gives a lot of youth to the skin. Now, between these two, I feel that they both picked up the brush, they both picked up the product very well, but the fan, maybe because of the way that it's shaped, it glide better, and it's just, I just love the way it looks. I think it was less, and I needed less product with this to get the same effect. So now that I have applied this one, I want to show you some of the similar highlighters that I have, to show you that maybe if you have some of the ones that I have here, maybe you don't need this one. So let me show you one, an oldie but a goodie. I've used this all the time. This has been discontinued by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I know that a lot of people still have it, and it's a hit. So as you can see, this is the Amri's highlighter. This is lighter than this one, but I want to show you what it would look like. The first swatch is going to be, okay, this is Tom Ford. So I'm gonna start with Tom Ford, and then I'm gonna move on with all the other ones that I have. This is Amri's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Definitely lighter. Yeah. Okay, so it's totally different. This one is from Adab Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use the darkest shade and see if there's anything similar to, let's see. Okay, still very different. Okay, this is the bronze palette from Natasha Denona, and let's see, I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I'm gonna compare it with this one right here. This one is the shade Super Glow. It might be similar. Let's see. Okay, so far, they're not the exact same shade, but so far these two are the ones that look like the most. And the last one that I have is another face palette from Natasha Denona, and this is the Face Glow palette. Okay, I'm gonna be using this one. So let's see, and the shade is Super Glow Nude, which might not be similar at all. Definitely not. Now let me try from the same palette, the Super Glow Bronze. That might be it. Oh, wow. Okay, so these two are very, very similar. So what I'm gonna do, so it's these two right here. So let me do it on my hand and let me see if I can get, you know, a swatch side to side. The first one is gonna be Tom Ford. Beautiful. And the next one is gonna be Glow Bronze, which I feel is too dark, but let's see. Yes, too dark. Let me go back to the Glow Nude. Okay, so I was right at the beginning. So these two are the ones that are most similar in shades from my collection. I have two actually. This is, let me see if I can get closer. Yeah, this one is the one from Natasha Denona, and this one is the one from Tom Ford. And I feel, so this is the one that from Natasha Denona. And I feel that you would need to pick up more product, but it gives a really, really similar shade. Like if you see them together, you could barely see that there's two of them. So that's kind of cool. So if you have this one, right, which is this one right here, and you were curious about this one, I would say this is like 97% similar shades, and they're both very smooth. So if you're not in the market for a new one, or you were curious to see if you needed to buy that one, having this one already, I would say skip the Tom Ford and finish this one. Especially because with this you get 3 more products. Although I do have to say, I know this is not a Natasha Denona video, but I do have to say that unfortunately this shade here, it had a lot of problems, and it's very dry. It doesn't really work anymore, and this one either. So honestly, if this is your shade, if you buy this palette, it would only be for these two. This one is a gorgeous shade. It would only be for these two, so I don't know, it's a toss-up. If you already have this, I wouldn't buy the Tom Ford. But if you don't have this and you were looking for a golden highlighter, and you were thinking between these two and this is too intense for you, I would just honestly buy this one. Now onto the lipstick. I chose this shade, which is the lightest one of the two. This is the shade 01 Sunlight. And this is the packaging, which is matching to this one. This is a lip balm that has a lot of sparkles in it. It's beautiful. And it's just a regular size bar, no extra product there. And it's just very, very beautiful. I haven't seen any reviews of these yet, so I'm kind of wondering if it's similar to other ones that I have that I'm going to show you in a minute. And unfortunately, it does not have a magnetic closure, which I would think, well, I think that it will be more luxe if everything was magnetic, but it's not. So what I want to see is if this is just an outer film that it has, and I'm going to show you something similar that I have. I don't have any similar colors, but I do have similar types of lipstick. I'm going to start with this Givenchy lipstick. I'm going to show you this. So this one is also very sparkly, but as soon as you use it, it's just the first swipe that is sparkly. Unless I use it here and I go like this, I won't be able to get a super sparkle. Okay, so that's one. This is a lip balm from Pat McGrath. This one looks like the sparkle is engraved because it's not so intense. Okay. And the last one that I want to show you is the Kiko Milano. I'm not really sure if this one's still on the market, but this is 01 Holiday Gems. So it's like this. And when you put it on, it's like this. So let's see how the Tom Ford performs. Again, this one has the sparkles here. I do have the feeling that it is gonna be like the other ones and it's just gonna go away. And it's just gonna be like the first swipe that is gonna be super sparkly, but let's see. Again, please remember that my lips are super dry. Okay, so this, let's see, it's gone. So it's like I unfortunately predicted. And it's not giving me the balmy effect or the balmy effect that I was expecting. It feels like a lipstick. It doesn't feel like a lip balm. It doesn't feel too moisturizing. And it's very pale. It's not like the pictures that I've seen. Definitely, I don't know. I don't know if this would even go well with a lipstick underneath. And I don't know how it would look with a lip liner on. Let me get a lip liner. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is a Huda Beauty lip liner that I use a lot. So let's see. It's not an ugly color, but it's just... Well, it looks nice once you use a lip liner. But honestly, it's not giving me what I wanted. It's definitely not as smooth and summer appropriate kind of lipstick, I don't think. It's not very balmy. I have a mirror right here. So I feel like it's not smooth. It's not chalky, but it's not smooth. And I'd rather get a moisturizer, lip balm from another brand. This is my first lip balm or, balm product from Tom Ford, and I am not a fan of this one. For the price, I feel it's not moisturizing enough, but I don't know if it lasts for a long time. So it's not an ugly color, but I don't think it's something that I would wear this summer. I don't know. It's it just feels like I can get this from any other brand, even another shade from Tom Ford, because I do own several lipsticks from the brand, and I think this is the first one that I don't like. So to sum it all up, I am in love with this highlighter, especially because I know that as the summer continues, I'm hoping to get a shade darker, if not two, but probably just one. And then as I change my foundation to the darker shade, this is gonna look even more beautiful. So this is beautiful. I give it 10 out of 10. It's very smooth. Even though my skin is super dry, it's very, very smooth. I love the packaging, although it does get a little dirty, but it's okay. I love it, and I think this is gonna be a hit for this summer. I'm not really sure if this is a limited edition, but if it is, you should, and you're really looking for a nice highlighter that you can build up, because at the beginning I didn't see it too much, but then you build it up and it's nice. It works beautiful on the eyes and it works beautiful on the face. This, however, I am not a fan. I had really high hopes, and it has nothing to do with the fact that the sparkles goes away, because as you saw in the video, I do have other lipsticks that I wear regularly that had the same formula. But this is not, at least not on my skin. I don't feel like this is very summer friendly. I feel like it pulled a little bit on my skin, and that's not something that you want, especially if you want to have something nice, go to the beach or go to the pool or whatever. This is not something that I would wear. Now, I do suggest, again, that you go see my friend Dianelli's video. Why? Because I haven't seen her video, but different people have different opinions in every single product. So I don't know if she liked her highlighter. Maybe she didn't like the highlighter, and I don't know what she thinks about this lipstick. And it's a good thing that before you make an investment, because Tom Ford is a brand that you have to invest in. It's not an inexpensive brand. And if you are walking into luxury makeup for the first time, my suggestion is to look to several videos and see different opinions, and then make an educated purchase. So that was my review for these two videos, and I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please leave me a like and tell me what you think. Do you think you're gonna be getting any of these two? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.